impressive. About to get started here. And on the hill in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab, one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Rizzo.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
And up next for New York, Brian Anderson. 2 for 9 so far in the series. McCullers winds, fires. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Righty delivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to first. Judge out on the play. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check. Now here come the Astros. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. And today's starter, Nestor Cortez Jr. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. Got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
And now, Corey Julks. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Batting second.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Jeremy Pena.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
And now the DH, Jose Azocar. 2 for 8 in the series so far. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there. Base hit. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Step off, throw to first. Azokar gets back easily. The 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Alvarez into second, and he's got it doubled.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Kyle Tucker, the next to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. 1 down, runners at second and third. And here it comes. The other way. And that's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score on the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Another solid power season. Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. And that's going to roll to the wall. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Jeremy Pena will hit next. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. The 1-2. Popped up right side. Torres under this one. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
McCullers, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Next pitch is outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Line to left. Alvarez pulls it down. 2 down. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Will Myers now 4 for 7 in the series, so he's been good.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall.
Derek Hall.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Batting 9th.
Here's Corey Lee. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
(3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Corey Jolks. 0 for 1 with a flyout. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Man at first, Jose Azocar up next for the Astros. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Caught him looking for the K. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now he steps off to reset. That misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And that's outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino, 3 for 7 and makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Quick reactions down there at first, and those can be tougher than they look sometimes. There could be all kinds of weird spin or knuckling action on the baseball.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity.
That one out to right. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Volpe, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Caught and missed. Throw. Save.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
In the air to left center. McCormick has it sized up and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Runner leads away at second. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases. His 27th home run of the season. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And downstairs. (3-2). McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. There's a swing and a drive. McCormick going back some more, still going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Yordan Alvarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The wind and the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a 1-2. In the air, left field. Cabrera. Long run on his horse. The one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Doubled his first time up. And now it's even up. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that gets down for a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
At the belt and fires. Good eye right there. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And that'll load the bases.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Center fielder.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. He doubled home a run in his first AB. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
And a pitch. Out to center. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. 4-3, they take the lead.
Back-to-back singles. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now, here is Jeremy Pena.
And, Boog, I'd say he's due.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. Naquin raging back towards the wall. And caught on the warning track. Both runners tagging from second and third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Derek Hall up next for the Astros. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Corey Lee up next for the Astros. He reached out a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Tyler Naquin.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Will Myers now at the plate. Ball to strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hit hard. That gets through.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera struck out swinging his first time. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. He tripled and scored his first time. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And a 3-1 on the way. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Jose Trevino. He's 0 for 1. So now 1 and 2.
One ball.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Up the middle to second. Altuve, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Houston, and stepping in is the speedy
Astros,
Corey
the
Jolts.
third baseman.
Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Swings through that one for strike two.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Next one misses, and the count is 2-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
The pitch. Tries to get back and see. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got it by him for the K.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Left-hand batter waits.
That's a ball.
Good eye right there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
And the pitch. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Two now. Runner goes again. They pitch out. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Runners at first and second with one gone. They say it went.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two down. On the ground. Goes to second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Back here in Houston, and now Anthony Volpe.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The 1-1. And that one almost got him. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Righty to the plate. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the third baseman, Brian Anderson. Saying you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
Ball 2.
And now 2-1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch.
2-1.
Next offering misses down and away. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career.
Ball.
Next offering is down low. The pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Flips it for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Domingo Germán.
Your attention, please.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jose Altuve.
Altuve.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Well, these Astros really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. So digging in, Chas McCormick.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
He was all over that one. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
And at second with one away, here's a speed threat, Jeremy Pena. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first, 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Derek Hall. who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So the Astros lead 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Astros go to the pen. And here comes Rafael Montero.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. That one hit to right. Pulls it in for the out. Tyler Naquin to the plate.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Tyler.
The wind of the pitch.
Naquin.
Montero is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Will Myers stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. In there. And so now 1-2.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 3. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the speedy catcher, Corey Lee.
The catcher, Corey Lee.
And the righty deals.
That's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Down to third baseman, Corey Jolks.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
That one the other way. 2 up, 2 down.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders and throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
So next up for Houston, Jose Azocar. 1 for 3. Next pitch is downstairs. Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Fires to first. Throw. Save. And that was close.
The effort from both players involved in this play just really stands out to me. I mean, you got the diving stop at short, which was outstanding. And how can you not love the hustle flying down the line? That's just great baseball at an extremely high level.
So 2 down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for Houston. and it remains 5-3. Welcome back. And now here is Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
That one's in there. And now 2-2. The Yankees looking to rally. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Now all even up. And now it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. His righty-lefty splits there. And the right-hander deals. That one is upstairs. The tying run at the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on the way. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees.
Anthony Volpe.
Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Brian Anderson waiting for a turn at the plate. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Good pitch, slider down and away, just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Anderson. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rizzo on his horse around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. And they trail by 1.
A couple of singles back to back. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And another big at bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now the center fielder, Aaron Judge. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Matt Moore.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
4.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss. On the ground to the left. Tosses across to first. Judge out on the play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's down to 1 at 5-4. back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 97.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Leading off, Kyle Tucker.
The Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And he deals. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. A strikeout and a walk. Hard hit to third. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros.
The center fielder,
One out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
So now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. 2 down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So 2 down now, and here is Jeremy Pena. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So the Astros lead 1 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Gleyber Torres. Got him! Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
So up next, Tyler Naquin. And here it comes.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it skips in the dirt. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Now it's the DH, Will Myers. 1 for 2. The 2-1. There's a strike. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Astros 5 and the Yankees 4. On the mound now, Clay Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. And that one hammered. Naquin ranging back, looking up, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next offering is down low.
1 strike.
That one drifts inside. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They lead at 5-4. Pitching change here, Ryan Presley.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. Hit in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So digging in, Anthony Rizzo. And the tying run is on base. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, you can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. Kicks and fires. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the lineup flips over. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. And Chris, what about the stolen base to try and get the tying run into scoring position?
It's definitely in play, and you want to see it early in this count.
Going to count 1 and 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Just missing there. 2 and 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side. That's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Next to hit, Ryan Anderson. Trying to deliver as the hero. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swing and a miss, and he got him. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you could put together a nice, long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
That's our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.